Hello everyone to today's sports news. Today I will send you the most attractive and most watched football matches. In addition, Sports News also analyzes matches and predicts results. Today's focus, Wednesday, February 28th, we will have the four most interested matches in the England FA Cup and Spain Copa del Rey. First, let's come to the first assessment, analysis, and prediction of results. Let's follow along. Inter's brilliant form makes every other Italian team less noticeable, but Atalanta deserves praise. If Inter wins 10 consecutive matches, Atalanta will also have an unbeaten streak of the last 10 matches. Won 8, drawn 2. Even the Bergamo team's 2 draws were against Milan and Roma, both away from home. If they win against Inter, Atalanta will return to the top 4. In Serie A right now, everyone is afraid to face Inter, but not the young team under coach Gianpiero Gasperini. Latest Inter vs Atalanta force information. Striker Marcus Thuram is Inter's most notable absence. He will have to miss at least the next 3 matches after being injured in the win over Atletico. Juan Cuadrado and Stefano Sensi are the remaining players who are unavailable. Defender Palomino is the only person from Atalanta who is not on the list for Milano on this occasion due to injury. Inter vs Atalanta bookmaker odds. Atalanta won the Asian handicap. Atalanta won all 9 recent official matches in Asia and is in terrible form like their brother with the same blue-black shirt. Inter is in high form, but the 3-4 handicap makes it easy for Inzaghi and his team to lose points. In the last 12 encounters between the two sides when Inter handicapped 3/4 to 1/4 goals, Inter's Asian handicap record was 3 wins, 1 draw, and 8 losses. Plus, with Inter's poor performance in matches, in return, Atalanta will get points. If you are careful, you should choose Atalanta with 1-goal handicap. Added corners at the end of the second half. All 3 of Atalanta's recent matches had corners from the 88th minute to the end of time. Especially their match against Genoa had up to 6 corners taken from the 90th minute onwards. All of the last 4 official matches, when Inter had a 3/4 to 1-goal handicap, and 9/11 of the most recent confrontations between the two sides also resulted in additional corners in the last few minutes of the second half. Inter dominated the first half corner. Inter won the first half handicap corner in all 8 recent home matches in Serie A and Coppa Italia. In those 8 matches, Inter received a total of 40 corner kicks in the first 45 minutes, an average of exactly 5 kicks half. On the contrary, Inter only suffered 6 corners during this time. Atalanta lost the first half handicap in 5/6 of their last official away matches. Although it's a bit difficult to invest because it's too late, the brightest bet in this match is the addition of a corner kick at the end of the second half. Prediction: Inter 1 was 1 Atalanta. Football commentary for the Chelsea vs Leeds United match within the 5th round of the 2023-24 FA Cup. Analysis of Chelsea vs Leeds United form. In terms of head-to-head performance, Leeds United proved superior to Chelsea because they won 37 victories and lost only 28 out of 87 times the two sides clashed with each other. However, in the last 8 meetings, Chelsea completely dominated, forcing Leeds United to defeat 6 times. Latest Chelsea vs Leeds United force information. Playing against Chelsea, Leeds United did not have the services of Karl Darlow, Pascal Struijk, Sam Byram, and Stuart Dallas because these players have not recovered from injuries. On Chelsea's side, Reece James and Benoit Badiashile also fell into the same situation. Expected lineup. Chelsea vs Leeds United. Chelsea 4-2-3-1. Petrovic, Chilwell, Colwill, Disasi, Caicedo, Fernandes, Sterling, Gallagher, Palmer. Jackson bookmaker odds for Chelsea vs Leeds match. Over all matches, 3 recent matches between Chelsea and Leeds United were all over. The above fact, combined with the fact that 4/6 of Chelsea's past matches were over, is the basis to believe that the next match will have many goals. Under corner kicks, 6/8 recent matches on Chelsea's field only had a maximum of 10 corner kicks. In all of Leeds United's last 4 matches, the number of corners did not exceed the mark of 8. With a draw of 10 corners, there is a high possibility that the next match will result in under corners. The host lost the first half bet. Chelsea lost the first half bet in 5/6 matches, Leeds United level. On the contrary, Leeds United won the first half to 3/4 of the match recently. With such a trend, investors should have faith Leeds United before the break. Bongda Plus predicts the score of the match, Chelsea versus Leeds United. Chelsea and Leeds United are both in good form, but compared to the Blues is more disadvantageous to the guests, with having to play away from home first. The players have often bullied me in recent matches. It won't be easy so that Leeds United can avoid defeat when leaving. Prediction: Chelsea 3-1 Leeds United. Football commentary on the match between Wolves and Brighton in the 1/8 round of the FA Cup. Wolves versus Brighton performance analysis. The big challenge for Wolves in this round is Brighton. The team is also in very good form recently with 2 wins, 1 draw, and only 1 defeat in the last 4 matches in foreign countries. English class to get 39 points, standing right above Wolves with 1 point more. In the FA Cup arena, the Seagulls had convincing victories against Stoke, 4-2, and Sheffield United, 2-5, both away from home. This is considered a launching pad to help Brighton gain more confidence to face Wolves. Latest Wolves versus Brighton force information. Host Wolves have only 1 injury, belonging to star Matthias Cunha. In contrast, Brighton lacked a man in midfield when Billy Gilmour was sent off in the draw with Everton and received a 3-match suspension. Also, Kaoru Mitoma, Solly March, Jack Hinchelwood, James Milner, or Joao Pedro still cannot return. Expected lineup: Wolves versus Brighton. Wolves 4-3-2-1, Dead, Kilman, Todi, S. Well, Semedo, Lamina, Doyle, 8 Nori, Net, Bellegarde, Huang. Brighton 4-2-3-1, Steele, Veltman, Webster, Dunk, Estupinan, Baleba, Gross, Fati, Lallana, Adingra, Welbeck. Bookmaker odds for Wolves' Brighton match. Over goal. Matches with Wolves in recent times often take place with a very open and attractive stance, when 3/5 recent matches have had 3 or more goals. On the opposite side of the field, Brighton's last 5-6 matches also saw at least 3 goals scored. Script. The goal explosion also occurred in 4/5 recent confrontations. Brighton wins the Asian handicap. The Asian exchange records the handicap 0-0, the ratio at which Brighton is very lucky to encounter Wolves, when 3. In the most recent confrontation, away players had 1 win and 2 draws. With a winning record in the last 3 matches as a guest, at Wolves Stadium, Brighton players are likely to win. Odd goals. 3/5 of Wolves' recent matches all ended with total goals, odd win. With Brighton, the away team's last 3/4 matches also appeared. Total goals are odd. The same scenario also happened in 5-7 matches, the closest score between the 2 teams. Wolves versus Brighton score prediction. Not having good form at home recently, plus having to continue welcoming opponents. Brighton will be a difficult challenge for the players to overcome. Wolves players in search of a ticket to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Prediction: Wolves 1-2 Brighton. Football commentary for the Nottingham versus MU match, taking place in round 5 of the 2023-24 FA Cup. Bongda Plus analyzes information, analysis of Nottingham versus MU style. In terms of strength and class, Nottingham is not equal to MU. Furthermore, they are trying very hard to avoid relegation in the Premier League. That is the arena that Nottingham will have to pay more attention to. As for MU, they were eliminated from the League Cup and Champions League. Now, they only have the FA Cup to cling to the hope of winning a title at the end of the 2023-24 season. Therefore, MU will have to try their best to defeat Nottingham to continue to raise hope and boost their morale before the Manchester derby this weekend. Latest Nottingham versus MU force information. In this match, Nottingham cannot use Aina, Foley, Sangar, Tavares, and Wood because of injuries. Meanwhile, MU cannot field Højlund, Malaysia, Martial, Martinez, Mount, Shaw, and Wan-Bissaka for the same reason. Expected lineup: Nottingham versus MU 4-2-3-1, Onana, Lindelof, Maguire, Varane, Dalot, Mainu, Casemiro, Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Antony, Rashford. Betting odds for Nottingham versus MU. Both teams scored. Nottingham has succeeded in scoring in 9-10 recent matches. Meanwhile, MU has hit the opponent's net in the last 10 matches. With such a trend, there is a high possibility that the 2 teams will find their way into each other's goal at the City Stadium. Net shaking in the last 25 minutes of the match. 6 recent confrontations between 2 forward. The club witnessed the net shaking for the last 25 minutes of the match. The same thing appeared in 3/4 of Nottingham's recent matches and 4/5 of MU's recent matches. MU wins the Asian handicap. U wins the handicap in the last 4-6 matches when two club meets. In addition, MU won 4/5 recent matches according to Asian odds. Meanwhile, Nottingham lost the Asian handicap in 7-10 recent matches. Nottingham is struggling in the Premier League, so they can focus on the FA Cup arena. As for MU, they have power, greater energy, and ambition than Nottingham. Most likely, MU will fight straight up this opponent to win tickets to the next round, although it is not easy. Prediction: Nottingham 1-2 MU. Football commentary for the match between Liverpool and Southampton in the 5th round of the 2023-24 FA Cup. Analysis of Liverpool versus Southampton performance. In general, Liverpool's chances of moving forward are very bright, but it won't be easy. They beat Southampton. It must be emphasized that the Reds just went through an exhausting match when they had to wait until the second extra time to defeat their annoying opponent Chelsea to win the English League Cup. That intense battle left 2 Liverpool players injured, including Wataru Endo and Ryan Gravenberch. The player had to leave. Yard with stretcher. In short, although Liverpool has many chances to defeat Southampton in this match, it is difficult for them to win with a difference of more than 1 goal. Latest Liverpool versus Southampton force information. Liverpool is in crisis due to a storm of injuries. They lost almost the entire main squad, including goalkeeper Alisson, defenders Joel Matip, Trent Alexander-Arnold, midfielders Stefan Bajcetic, Thiago, Dominik Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, and all 3 main strikers Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, and Diogo Jota. Southampton also had a few unfortunate absences. That is winger Ryan Fraser, along with players Ross Stewart and Juan Larios due to injury. The away team will likely play with a 4-3-3 formation. Over first half, 4 recent confrontations between 2 teams all had 2 or more goals in the first half. 3/4's recent home matches of Liverpool and the last 2 matches of Southampton all had at least 2 goals in the first round. Both teams conceded goals. 2 teams scored goals into each other's net in all 3 matches recent beginning. Liverpool have not kept a clean sheet in 7/8 recent matches, and Southampton conceded in 4/5 recent matches. First half corners. 3/4 of Liverpool's recent matches had at least 5 corners in the first half. 6/7 of Southampton's past matches had 5 or more corners in the first half. This match is likely to be no exception. Liverpool will win with a score of 3-2. This match is likely to explode in both goals and corners in the first half. Prediction: Liverpool 3-2 Southampton. Thank you for watching the video analysis and quick prediction of the results of today's matches. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the earliest football prediction videos every day. Good luck, and see you in tomorrow's video.